Hello YouTubers, it's Angie or my Palm Bella. Hey guys, sorry, long time no see. It's been about 4 weeks since I've been on here. The last time I was on here was week 74. So this video is going to talk about week 75 through 78. My highest weight ever was 255 pounds. I had the RNY gastric bypass on March the 17th, 2011. And I'm going to get to the numbers, and on Facebook I always update, so I'm just going to read what I wrote on Facebook if anybody that doesn't have me as a Facebook friend. So here goes. Alright, on week 75, my current weight was 135.4. The previous week it was 133.2. And here is what I wrote for week 75. I hope this finds everyone fine and in good spirits. I'm okay, but a little disgusted with my weight. I actually got all the way up to 136.8, which would be my highest since maintenance began. I know what the problem is, and I have to stop. Excuse me. I have to stop being the weekend party girl. I started doing the treadmill yesterday because I want to get back down to 133 pound range. I've been walking every day, just not a high rate of speed. So figure I need to get the old heart rate up again. I have 8 more days until I get to see my family. We're having a reunion on Labor Day, and this small town, Saltville, has a Labor Day celebration for 4 days. The famous act on Labor Day will be a group called Asleep at the Wheel. Should be pretty fun. I can't wait to go to church on Sunday. It has been a very long time and need to spiritually be fed. Of course, I can't wait to show off the new me in person. Almost all my family have not seen me since the day I left the hospital. I'm so very proud of this journey, and I'm going to take a picture in Saltville of me, Angelo Powers, Megan Powers, so that I can do comparison shot from 2008 to now. Family, I will see you guys next week, and friends, I hope you all have a good losing week. Love you all, Angie Hall. Alright, now week number 76. You will have to bear with me until I find it. Oh, here we go. Week number 76, like I said, the previous week I weighed 135.4. Well, week number 76 I went up a little bit, and I weighed 135.8. And this is what I wrote for that week. Hello, Facebook friends and family. I hope this finds everyone well. I have been nursemaid this past week. Scott has a severe case of gastroenteritis, and he is still not completely better. I have not exercised at all this week, and I did get back down to 133.8, but it did not stay long. LOL. We will be leaving for the hometown on Saturday about 1 a.m., so we can be there early Saturday morning just in time for breakfast. And we had biscuits and gravy, which is very good. I am so looking forward to staying with my daddy and seeing all my family. I did go to my primary care physician and bariatric surgeon appointments on Monday. Primary care did blood tests to check my lipid panel and anemia panel. She wants to see me in 4 months on New Year's Eve of all days. LOL. The bariatric surgeon told me that I was doing great, and since my PCP was keeping up my blood work so well, he does not need to see me again unless I have complications. I hope everyone has a great week. Happy losing to all my weight loss surgery peeps. Family, here I come. I'm so excited to show off the new me. Some of you all have not seen me since I came out of surgery, except for pictures. Love and hugs from Virginia. Angela Renee Hall. Okay, then week number 77. Hold on just a second. Sorry that it's taking so long. There's a whole lot of stuff in between. Alright, here we go. Week number 77. The previous week in 76, I weighed 135.8. And that week, I weighed 136.4. And here's what I wrote. Hey, Facebook friends and family. Well, this week has been so wonderful. I went home to Marion, Virginia, and we had a family reunion. I had so much fun with Megan and Angelo. I met Angelo Powers' fiancée, Stefania Collins. She is a sweetie. My dad was good to us both, and he got me a new winter wardrobe, new tires, and so much more. We had so much fun staying at his house. We went to the Labor Day celebration in Salvo every day. I got spiritually fed at church. Thank God for such mercies and blessings. Yesterday, I got to meet Dale Earnhardt Jr. I did. And got an autograph and pic taking with him and Scotty, Nemo, my boyfriend. Tonight, I get to go to the nationwide race at Richmond International Speedway for free, thanks to my future brother-in-law. Lots of pics to follow on Facebook. I hope everyone has a great week. God bless you all. To all the newbies, welcome to the Losers Bench. Love, Angie. Alright, and for this week, which that was yesterday, hold on just a second. I'm sorry it's taking so long again. Okay. Post-op week 78 and week 44 maintenance. Yes, I've been in maintenance for about 11 months now. I weighed the same that I weighed the week before, which is 136.4, which I'm not very happy with that. I want to get back down to 133 at least. I mean, my clothes are fitting the same and everything, but I don't like being in that high. But this is what I wrote. Hey, Facebook friends and family, I hope this finds you all well. This has been a tough week since Monday, and let me finish this and I'll tell you why. The weekend was fabulous. I went to the race on Friday and spent a lot of quality time with Scotty. Weight is staying in the upper 130s, which makes me uneasy, but hopefully I can get back down to 133. God bless you all, and thanks for the support on here and YouTube. Hope you all have a good losing week. Love you, Angie. Okay. The reason that this week has been so bad, my boyfriend, he has a friend named Smitty. I know I've talked about him before, I believe. And Smitty has a son named GW. Well, let me back up a little bit. Like a couple of days before Monday, like maybe the weekend, my boyfriend Scott was on Facebook, and GW has a sister named Sarah Martin. And she was on there making comments about her kids and stuff, and Scotty was getting upset about it because she lost her kids because of drugs. So Scotty just made the comment that I'm not mentioning any names, but one of y'all tested positive for drugs and one didn't. And that's all he said. So she came back on and said, fuck you, Scotty, and so on and so forth. So we didn't think nothing about it. Well, come Monday, I go pick Scotty up from a place that I meet sometimes after he gets off work, because his boss don't like to bring him all the way home. And we're going past Smitty's house, and Smitty's like, hey man, you just going to drive by and not stop? So we turned around and we stopped because, you know, we always talk to Smitty and stuff. Well, GW was at the end of the driveway, and you could tell he was upset. And he looked at Scotty and he said, hey man, you got something you need to say to me? You don't talk to my sister like that, so on and so forth. Proceeded to cuss him out and everything else. And Scotty was like, I'm sorry man, it won't ever happen again, but she said things that I didn't like. And so Scotty shook his hand and he said, man, are we okay? And GW's like, yeah, no problem. And about that minute later, he was still holding Scotty's hand, and he proceeded to grab Scotty's shirt and headbutted him. It was so animalistic, and so cowardly the way he did it, because he was apologizing to him, and then all of a sudden he does something stupid like that. So the blood's pouring down Scotty's face, and Smitty gets him a towel, and I have to rush him to MCV, which is Medical College of Virginia Hospital. And we sit there and wait for about 3 hours, and they come and get Scotty, and they won't let me go back. It's their policy. You have to wait 45 minutes so they can get him straight, straight and settled. And I proceeded to go up there and ask him if I could go back. Well, no, he's getting stitched up. 30 minutes later, I go up there and ask him if I can come back. No, he's getting ready to leave. 30 minutes later, I come up there and ask him if I can go back, and I kind of get irate, and finally they let me go back. He had a very traumatic situation back there. They were numbing him up, and it didn't work, and so he felt every stitch going in, and I didn't give him any pain medicine except for they gave him 2 Percocets when he first got there, but they didn't give a prescription for him to take home with him. And we proceeded to find out that he has high blood pressure, so he has to start taking high blood pressure medicine. It was like 195 over 114 or something like that, 114. And the whole night, Monday night, he didn't sleep. He was very upset, scared that he was going to die and everything. And so he hasn't got to work. He didn't get to work for Tuesday and Wednesday, and it's putting us in a bad situation. And the bad thing about the whole situation, the whole situation was bad, but Smitty has 2 granddaughters, which are GW's daughters, and I fell in love with them, especially the little girl Chloe, which she's about 1 year old, I think. Every time I go to the driveway, she runs past Scotty to get in my arms. And now that this situation is going on, it's kind of virtually impossible for me to see the babies, because I don't want to be there when GW's there. Today I got to see the oldest one, Gracelyn, for a few minutes before I was taking my walk, but Chloe was asleep. And it's like totally changed the way we do things. We go to Smitty's every day, and now we can't even go there, and it's really messed up. So that's why this week has been pretty shitty. As far as the weight loss is concerned, I've been getting food down perfectly fine. I still do eat sugar from now and then, and I do want to get back down to 133, but I think my body wants to stay at 136, so I guess we'll see what happens. I had a few non-scale victories while I was in Marion. One of them was, and I posted pictures on Facebook, was my son was picking me up and carrying me around. And I did take the comparison picture of me and Angelo and Megan from 2008 to today, and it's pretty amazing, the difference. And I got a new wardrobe for winter, and my jeans are size 4s, and my shirts were all smalls. And another thing, I got me some winter boots, and guess what size my little feet are going in? A kid's size 5.5. Can you believe that crap? That's pretty wild, huh? Which I used to wear like a size 8.5, but the sales lady was like, "Have you ever tried kids sizes?" And I'm like, "No." She says it'll save you some money, so I can wear a size 5.5 in kids. It's really weird. I've walked for the last 3 days across the street at the mall, and one day I walked at the park, what they call Dory Park. I walked 3 times around it, which I think is about 1.5 miles or so. The treadmill, I do it from time to time, but it's just so aggravating to do it because my landlord's children are always up there in the way and everything, and it makes so much noise and stuff that I just don't feel motivated to do it there. So that's why I'll be walking outside. I don't know what's going to happen when winter comes. I'm hoping that I can get a gym membership, but you know, the money's got to be right. And like I said, things are behind now because of him being sick and stuff. I'm really worried about his child support because he wasn't able to pay it yet, and I don't want things to happen like they happened last month, worrying about whether he's going to go to jail or not and stuff. You know, it wasn't like he wasn't trying to do it. He was sick. I mean, severely, a severe case of that stomach flu. The doctor said they'd never seen such a severe case. Well, I'm going on 16 minutes here, so I guess I better get off of here and let y'all guys go. And I hope you have a good losing week, and I'll see you guys later. And I hope not to be as long without doing a video, but I just really have nothing going on in maintenance. It's not like I can say, oh, I lost 5 pounds, you know. So God bless you, I love you, and bye-bye.